Bueno, me encuentro aquí en la ciudad de Río de Janeiro con el escritor y uno de los actores de la película Ciudades de Papel, John, Nat. Hola, ¿cómo están?
Hola. Hola, muy bien.
Muy bien. Oh, that's good Spanish.
That's it.
You said muy bien.
Muy bien.
That's better.
Muy bien.
Muy bien. Estamos muy bien. We're all good. So we're here for this movie. It's your new project, a great book for teenagers, for young adults. But we see a movie with a lot of things together. It's a road movie. It's a coming-of-age movie. When you wrote it, what was on your mind? What you wanted to accomplish?
Well, I didn't think of genre back then.
Yeah.
Like, one of the things I really like about the movie that Jake Schreier, the director, made is that, you know, it's a romance and a comedy and a mystery and a drama, and it doesn't have to be just one thing. But when I was writing it, I just really wanted to write a story about a young man who is stuck in his own ways, and he thinks that he can find salvation in this girl, but because he is putting her on a pedestal, because he is imagining her as more than a person, he's not seeing her at all. He thinks he's doing her a favor by romanticizing her, but in the end it's very destructive. And so that was really the beginning of the story for me.
For you, when you read the novel or you read the script, what was on your mind?
I just fell in love with the novel when I read it when we were shooting Fault in Our Stars. It was my favorite of John's books and that I'd read, and I was just desperate to be part of it. And then 3 months later, I got a call from the producer saying, "Hey, do you want to be part of the paper?" I was like, "Yes." Finish the title, you know. And since then, you know, I've just been obsessed with it, like Quinn's obsessed with Margot.
We were really lucky to have Nat. You know, there was never a Paper Towns movie where Nat wasn't Q, and so even during the writing of the script, the whole process, Nat got to be part of it, and that meant so much to the story, I think.
Did you have a say in like choosing who was going to be in the characters, or you had someone in mind?
I mean, certainly when
before embarking, like say in the movie, like before they told you, okay, let's do the movie. Do you have someone in mind?
In my head, like when I think about like teenage characters, now they're all like 35, you know. So I think about like Drew Barrymore.
Yeah,
I
of
think
course.
about like teen movies because I'm old.
You're older.
Yeah, that's older. So I think you know, I didn't have a lot of say. You know, I definitely wanted Nat to play Q because I knew Nat, but I don't know a lot about young actors. But I was really impressed when I saw the audition tapes with everyone in the cast. I thought Justice and Austin, who play Radar and Ben, were great together and great with Nat. And then Cara Delevingne, I think blew everyone away in her audition. She just
I fell in love last night watching the movie with her.
Yeah, she
was great.
Yeah, she's so talented.
And how was to work with her? Because we've heard a lot of things about her. How was it here?
Yeah, I mean, I think she's a wonderful actress. You know, I think I didn't come in to the movie with the preconceived notions. For some reason, I was the only person in the entire world who hadn't heard of her when she came in. But you know, she's just a really good actress, a really good person, and it was. She's very spontaneous and free, which is something that I love in actors. You know, not like people who plan it out in their bedroom the night before and then kind of do their thing. You know, she's like more open to play, and that's my favorite kind of stuff.
That's nice.
She's also, I mean, you know, Margot Spiegelman, the character she plays, like that last name Spiegelman means mirror man in German, and you know, people look at Margot and they don't see Margot, they see a mirror, they see a reflection of themselves. And I think that's true of Cara too. I mean, I think we look at these two-dimensional images of Cara, or we look at her Instagram and we think we can make these broad conclusions about her, but in fact she's an incredibly complex person and very sensitive, very, very deep thinking and smart, and I'm just thought she did an amazing job.
And I think that plays an interesting character in the movie because that's what's happened.
Yeah.
We reflect whatever we want to think in someone else, like it's our opinion and our decision to be whoever we want to be. Bringing the book to the movie, people, diehard fans, are going to miss something, or they're going to get something extra in the movie? I
think both. I mean, I think they get some extra things. Like there are some things that are frankly just better about the movie. The character of Angela, played by Jazz Sinclair, has a much larger role in the movie, and she's great in it. Her relationship with Radar is much more important in the movie, and I thought it's some of my favorite stuff in the movie. I mean, I think the things that fans will miss, hopefully we found other ways to put them into the movie. Obviously you have a much shorter period of time. It takes like a day or two to read a book. You only have an hour and a half or 2 hours to make a movie. So But hopefully the feelings are still there, and the experiences of reading the book will all still be there.
What did you get from Quentin? What are you going to take with you from him?
I think I really loved how his relationship with his friends, just thought that was so powerful in the book, and then it became a really powerful thing, during the movie. I became so close with Austin and Justice. It's one of those things where, the movie became real. We really did become super close friends, so I'm taking away a lot of friends from that movie. And when the movie ended, I kind of didn't want to let go of Quentin. It was I loved him so much. I loved being him, just something kind of innocent and pure about him.
That's something else about this movie. This is a movie about friendship, about pals. So it's great. Can you say Ciudades de Papel, the name of the title in Spanish?
I'm going to kill it. Ready?
Yeah.
Ciudades de Papel.
De.
Ciudades de Papel.
For somebody who bosses me around about Spanish so much, de papel.
De papel.
I know.
Ciudades
Can you
de
believe that?
Papel.
Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Don't
Gracias.
buy any more of his books.
No.
Gracias.
Thank you so much.
Ciudades de papel.
Muchas gracias. Muy bien.
Gracias.